So, I'm thinking what we might do is try to earn some. You know what? I've been feeling for my puppy here, and my puppy needs some good stuff. So let's get off of what we were doing. Let's switch this tactical here for this weapon. You know something funny about this Vitiola or whatever. I was here for the season that it dropped, and I was able to get one other copy of it, and then I kind of quit playing. And it's such a shame because it's such a good weapon, and from my understanding, there's no other way to get it. You can't get it any other way. I do want to look though, since I'm so close to having this reactor maxed out. Like, I want to see how far off it is from, because it is a good reactor, regardless of it. So I want to see if we can't go ahead and just max it, and it's going to take 80. So, and I'm going to need quantum incubators, and I forget where to get them. I think you get them from the doggy thing. So, all right. So we would probably be correct to
What you want. Go on, I'm waiting.
we would probably be correct. And look at that, we're at 4 million, so that's really good. I want to build another one of these restored relics. So I have this part, so I'm gonna go ahead and request the research. I have this part. Let's go ahead and research yeah. And then now it keeps distracting me, guys, but when I go to let's see. There's some weapons I think that are ready. Like, look at this, how many copies of this one I have. I don't have this piece, however, which is more than likely one of the hard pieces to get. I have a couple of those. All right. Do I have full weapons ready to go? I bet there is somewhere. So almost another piercing light, hammer and anvil. This thing I think you got to buy from Dude. And I've been wanting to buy it from Dude, but I forget how you get it. I don't know how you get it. I have to go over there and look. Okay, so can definitely build another one of these. I don't have the thing for this. This I do for the afterglow. This I do. Wave light. Let's go ahead and just anything that I think I have. I'll just go ahead and research it. Oh, you actually get that from just doing the mission. So if I want to get the last dagger done, okay, now I'm gonna remember that. That's gonna go for when I'm trying to do new people. Now, if we go to this, Smither, I probably have something for it, but anyways. And I know the Fallen Hope is another one that does it that way. I do like the Kingsguard Lance. I don't have another one of these, the nanotube, and I've heard that this is a very hard gun to get. I have some pieces for it, but like I said, I've heard it's very hard to get. All right. So this is obtained. What? Oh, so you can get it from here, but you also get it from the Abyssal Infernal Walker. What? Abyssal Tormentor. I didn't know there was different Abyssal mofos. Alright, we're going to get my doggy some stuff. Yeah, that's all fine and dandy. Let's go. And you do, it looks like it says you do, you earn RK Factor here too, so that's always good. So you can get it from Void Vessel, you can get it from, I think pretty much anything that's like kind of hard, I guess. I don't know. I just don't know what awards the most, you know? I guess if I pay attention, it'll tell me, right? Like this one said 750, and I guess if you have a consumable on, like,
Void vessel
I don't have one
excavation
on right
optional.
now, but if I go right here and just go ahead and say, hey man, let me get that, fucking get it, right? Nobody went over here because that one's not on, but that's alright. I always like when you play with a Glay. I don't know why. I feel like if you play with a Glay, they really know what they're doing. Cause, man, I play with Glay, yo, and yo, look, man, that bitch, I can't play with her. I die, and other people just straight be destroying shit. Don't even get me into how they do it. I don't know how they do it. I don't even know, but they do it. Yeah, that chill's really hitting on this gun now, though. I ain't gonna lie. That chill's really hitting. Alright, we need special materials. We need genetic information. Special materials. Broken ass shit. Special materials. There we go. Alright. Because we got the blueprints, right? Did I put this shit on easy or are these people just balling? Dude's got that. Let's go. Ah, what the fuck happened there?
An
Ah,
enemy
you little
container has
bitch
been
ass
revealed.
nigga.
Please verify the data.
Alright, here we go. Let's get some more doggy stuff.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
But we got three of us. We got a bunny. We got a flyer. Might be alright. Level 1 bunny, but that's alright. Normally that means they got their shit together. If they're ballsy enough to come in here, that normally means they got their shit together. I think this multi-shot is helping. I seem to be critting, like orange critting a little more. I don't really know what the crit levels are, like if it is like in, like let's say Warframe, you know, orange crit would be like middle crit, like not a, it'd be kind of like just under a super crit. But I don't know. What do I know, right? I don't know shit. Is she gonna get? Yeah, she. I figured she would. Man, it said I had insufficient keys. Ain't that about a bitch? That means I got no more keys. Oh, until after I do this one. Oh, what the fuck is going on here? Ah. Nice, you fucking bitch, dude. They don't have the firepower, that's all there is to it. Oh, fuck me. I can't get the rounds I need. That's it. Everyone forgets this is not the last round. Mission failed. Fucking retards, dude. I should have known. Should have known. I should have known. No. But you gotta have you. And when he's in that, it's abilities. You gotta hit that motherfucker with ability. Now, how much of arcane did we get out of that? Any arcade tuning? No. How about here? No. How about here? We need 4,000 something, 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 something. don't even know. Like, the way I'm seeing this is, I think you probably are gonna get it more from infiltration. Let's find out. We are at 2135. We do have a booster. It's only 15%. We're gonna switch this weapon for what are we gonna switch it for? Here, let's do this. Not that, we'll just equip recommended modules, apply. There you go, save, it's fine. And then we're gonna go into here, and we're gonna go into infiltration operations. We're gonna go into the ones that can pay us more. Let's look at these anonymous things. So, alright, and 2, energy inversion, ultimate Freya, a perforator, afterglow polymer, ultimate glaze cells, ultimate bunny, python, divine punishment fiber. I really think I need that. Hold on a second. Or I need the blueprint for the divine punishment. Because that is that thing that's been holding me up and aggravating me. Let's take a look.
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
So, divine punishment. It's this part. The fiber. Synthetic fiber. Okay, synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber. So, fortress right here. Mission details. Man, why can't I see it how I want to see it? I gotta go all the way up here. Fiber. Fiber. Right? Right here. And we were saying something about fiber. Synthetic fiber, right? That's got to be it, right? Okay, so we do it on the 400 level, and we go, let's go. And that, a nanomorphous pattern 1, 2, 3, which is linked to, a freaking abyssal thing somewhere. But if I can get like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 of them without having to like trip about it, it's gonna be easier. So Why did it do that to me? That's very weird. Damn it. What is an HP support sensor? Okay, so now, did we get any RK tuning out of that? I don't know. But something I'd like to know is I need to see which anamorphous that's connected to, which we're about to find out. And just so I don't have to do something dumb. Oh, look, I leveled up, guys. Let's go. Does it give me another save slot for a Descendant? That would be great. Now, let's see. Oh, we barely earned any RK tuning for that, but we are at level 37. Inversion reinforcement, we're at level 3, so we can go hunt. What does this one give us? On hitting enemies with a skill or firearm inflicts aerial burst on the target. All enemies and arrow bursting coming down. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm pretty sure that once these are active, they're just active, you know? Like it's like if you were to take that off and like try to put that on, this one, like it doesn't let you. I think it's just on, you know? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So anyways, now what did we learn from all of this? We learned that this reactor, considering we have a hand cannon in our hand, is better than this reactor, considering that we don't have a submachine gun or something. But what's really strange to me is how could it be that much when this one is like rank effing 0? Here, let's see what happens real quick. Let me try this. Um, there we go. Now let's see. Uh, so if we go right here, this is skill critical hit rate, critical hit damage, right? Which will not be trashed because it's a good one. Now this is skill critical hit rate, tech skill power boost ratio, but the problem is it's dimensional. These are the issues that I'm having. It's not what I need. I need tech for I need this, but I need it to be gold for my homeboy Lepic. So here's the thing, right? This is a tech dimensional boost ratio. I'm gonna try something, guys. Do you guys see how current uh my current wall and my current dome say 30,000 and 30,000, right? Let's do something real quick. Um, I'm gonna have to remove this. Now, oh wait a minute. I don't think I did it. Hold on. Okay, so unequip. Now, let's look at it now. No, it still says 30,000 and 30,000, right? Because that is what it said, right? Now, if I go to, let's go to the skill itself. Okay,
Let me tell
and
you
we
something,
look at the
Ajax.
barrier itself, right? Like right now, um, max expendable range is 200, HP is 160, defense is 200, fire resistance 100, chill, blah blah blah, 100, 100, 100, 100, 117. Now, what happens if I put this back on? And then we look at the skill. I mean, to me, okay, let's read this. Creates barrier block damage. The barrier increases stats properly to Ajax stats. When the barrier is hit, inflicts reflection damage on the enemy. When using enhanced skill, reflex blah 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 is based on defense followed by skill power. Okay, so when I have this on, right, it like makes me feel like I'm not either. I don't
Let me
know
tell
because
you
I
how
see
I
the
got
little
this thing
heart,
back from
right?
the ruins.
But what I don't see is I don't see like a benefit. I see that it's at max damage reflection rate. I see that. And enhance max deflection rate. I see that. But you still get the chill resistance, and then the defense is equivalent to the caster's HP, and I'm assuming that means times 200%. So hold on. So what they're saying is they're saying that it has nothing to do with like the buffs inside or anything. It's only the actual damage that the the wall itself can take. And if that's the case, then and we're talking
Let me tell you
HP
how I got
times
this thing back from
200.
the ruins.
Here you're talking HP plus 250, right? That's how I understand that. And then if it's enhanced, obviously that does more, but max expandable range. Right now mine's only 4 meters. It's very small. But I don't care because I mostly use it for myself. I don't really use it for the team because most people don't pay much attention to the dome. They pay attention to the wall, but they don't pay much attention, to all of it. So now something I've always been is the dome. It blocks damage, and the barrier increases its stats proportionally to Ajax stats. When using an enhanced skill, grants the barrier enhanced effects, which is what firearm attack and explosive attack, right? So I'm assuming what that means is he should be ran with like a launcher. So that's just something I've kind of always thought. But the thing that had me confused when we started, guys, was looking at this, right? And just simply that 60% threw us that much off with like one of these, for instance, right? Now, granted, this one obviously is saying that this one's better because it is leveled up higher, so on and so forth. What are we seeing here? Down 2,000 health, down to, but you can't believe that. You have to go off my actual health, which is this. So if you think about it, this is this is my defense is 56,000. So it almost makes me wonder, is am I benefiting from this HP? I just don't know if I am, guys. I just don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think it's the right module, this life barrier. I think the proper one would be like Void Walker or this one I thought about, but no. Anyways. Okay, hold on. Modifies Orbiter Barrier to be portable. Changes barrier to be affected only by the caster's skill power, which that's totally different. We don't want that. Modifies explosion to grant both buffs that help allies. I don't know what that means. Modified Void will be stackable, and Void Walker explosion damage increased proportionally to defense when used as an enhanced skill cooldown resets. Let's give this a good old try again. Let's equip that. Let's try Void Walker. Let's see if we have any more of some sort of a difficulty. I don't like 4C1, to be completely honest. Now, I will say this. Uh, this says, okay, 5, so I think I can get that down to 5-2. I don't know what kind of cash we got, but this is skill cooldown max HP. Um, Iron Will. I want that up too, though. So let's do. Oh, I remember we had said we were gonna do. What was it, guys? We saw it together. That's actually a pretty good one, but I can't get it to fit. And control. Let's see. Let's just go. What it was is it was a ultimate all socket, but what was it? It was it wasn't RK Tech. It was like RK. There's RK Tech, there's RK Support Tech, and then there's like these blank ones. I don't know, guys. Maybe that wasn't it. Maybe it was a rare. Now, we never did do like a that's it strike. We've never done any non-attribute skill critical hit anything. So if we, I think that is what we were gonna do was add one of these, and I don't know which one it was gonna be. Um, we don't really care about that. Let's see. Duration doesn't matter because it's more about the type of damage it can take, I think, other than maybe the dome. I think the dome kind of lasts. Um, but so Tech Master is battle. We don't have any battle, which is going to be skill power and tech skill modifier. Let's do that. Let's go like this. Assign, save changes, go here, apply, go back. Now I can't believe I don't have a tech master yet, but there we go. That's gonna up our tech modifier and our skill power. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. If we get demolished, we'll know, right? That the other mod was more important, I guess, right? So I think we're getting close to calling it, guys, for this, at least for this episode here. Just kind of messing around, running with Ajax, showing you the different gameplay. Let's dismantle modules. Let's see if we gathered any. Oh, 86,000 in Cooper shards. We'll take that. We do have some cash, so we might be able to make something happen here with the mod right here with the void charge, but this stuff gets expensive fast. Look at that. 4 million. But it's done, so I'm not even going to complain because it's done. So now what we're going to do, we have a little bit left where we can up this tech right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We can get 5 out of it, I believe. Ooh, look at that. It's going to be even nicer to us. Like, man, that's what's crazy. Like, it's almost like it does a little bit more. So what we're looking at is our tech skill modifiers up, our skill critical hit rates up, our skill powers up, our tech skill power modifiers up, right? Our defense, as you know, it reads plain and simple that his defense works hand in hand with his tech power, right? But his defense first and foremost is what really helps him, right? So we're at increased defense here with the skill power modifier. In here we get, I forget, this is range and power, blah blah blah. When our shields break, which is like all the time, we get 128. Over here, max HP skill duration. This one is still debatable depending on where we are going to go with. It really depends on where we're going to go with the mod, with his augment mod, you know. So, and now as far as everything else is concerned, we can get this multi-triggering at least to there. And that's like one away from maxed out, so that's fine. And then the last thing, explosion radius. How much can we get out of that? Can we get, what do we got? 54,000. We got 40,000. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll have to unequip it. That's all right. We'll rethink that here in a second, though. Okay. All right. Because that's one of those that should kind of always be on one of these, explosion radius. I don't even know where. If we went with equipped modules, I bet it would have increased radius right there. Apply. Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay. Save. We'll get this thing level where it needs to be. And we have no money anyways. We're broke, but I do want to see where this particular, let's see, I forget what's in here. Okay. What's in here? Oh, I get a hold Descendant. I forgot about that. I don't even know how acquisition. Okay. I'll be on a nice at the NPC. Yeah, we know that. All right. So you know what I do want to try? He probably is gonna want money. I think. I
If
forget
you
how
need
that
something for
works.
battle, you won't find anyone better.
No. Um, when you craft a core, yeah, you need money. See, I could make this one like an 8. But you gotta have money. I gotta get that money up. Alright, so that's probably it, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. We will holler at you guys next time. Thanks again, Earth out.